So everyone, I'm shooting this in 2.7K, which I've never done before. I hope you don't get too much wind noise, but as many of you may know, I do have a second boat. This is the May Queen. Well, this is the transom. Camera's a bit smudged, hold on. If I come around to the side. As you can see, she has no paint on her and there is a lot of damage. So I'm here to talk about it today. So, some of you may know the history. She's built in 1936 in Loo. She was a sharking boat for many, many years. She's the oldest shark angling boat left in the UK. Hope you can hear me over all the background noise. And she has quite a bit of rot on her. I don't even know what that is there, but as you can see, this is just the transom. That's supposed to be there. That's where the rudder goes through. As you can see, we have the rudder on the floor. But she's very rotten. She just crumbles away in some places. This is mostly due to it being untreated, well, not properly treated. As you can see, there is a few holes. That's a hatch in there, it's supposed to be open. But there's little holes over there which aren't supposed to be open that we can see right through, and I'll take you around there in a second. So what I believe it is, as you can see, there's a bit of rot at the back here on the where the transom meets. But as you can see, this plank here is all the way along. I'll show you along in a sec. Is all not painted. So what we believe it is this was where the rubbing rail was, and behind the rubbing rail, we believe where it's been untreated, it has gone rotten and dry rot. We believe that this here, this powdery white stuff, is all dry rot. That's just really cool. There's a wasp following me, that's lovely. And as you can see here, we believe it's come down through this plank that's been untreated and gone into the planks below, water hole straight through, and then this is start at the bottom. Anything below the water line, this is all solid because of the salt water. But there's a big hole there. I can fit my entire fist through there. That's how big it is compared to my hand. But like, it's just the planks, or this is one of the frames here, and all of the frames are absolutely solid. So what I've been doing is I've been taking paint off, and I've done a bit of sanding. But sander that we have at the minute is a bit shit, and but I'm lucky enough to have Merca, I think that's pronounced right, helping me by assisting me with a sander. I'll make sure there's a link to everyone that's helped me so far in the comments, no, in the description. Here is one of the planks that's come off. We're kind of using them as, because this has been taken out on purpose, kind of just using it as weight to hold down the tarp. I do put a tarp down here when I'm stripping the paint off to catch most of the paint. And here you can see this rubbing strip. This was what was there, and it's just not treated on the back, not painted. And that's where we think the rot's come from. Under there, I don't know if you guys can see it, there's like a metal strip. That's original brass from when the boat was first built in 1936. So we're sort of back of the wheelhouse now, so I'm going to take you around to the other side. We'll do the other side before we move on to the front of the boat. But yeah, I'm going to be taking all this stuff off at the bottom, all the flaky stuff, and we're going to be putting a new coat, nice and clean. There's the tarps I put down. With the back, got a bit of a treat in store for that. So here you can see we've sanded all the paint back, which haven't. This is the rubber rail. That's where it would be on the other side, and I'm expecting it to be bare wood underneath. Here you can see all the paint I've taken off. Haven't sanded it yet. But all of this is sanded. Pretty sure the entire side is sanded. This took a long time, and the discs also aren't the best. So the rubber rail has actually got a bit of damage here. It goes all the way through. Actually, you can see it's bare wood there. It's also not true. There's one of the, what's it called? Where the water comes out from, bilge holes. This side's a lot better than the other side for damage. Just a bit there, a little bit back there. It's mostly on the rubbing rail itself. And as we move to the front, damage gets quite a bit worse. So up the top is relatively good along this white bit. I'm going to be taking that paint off today, and I'll get you a bit of a POV view with the head strap on. But as you can see, it's got a bit rotten there. I'll try and get you as close as I can for that. I do apologise for the background noise, we are in a working yard. And here at the front, that's all the way through, pretty much. There's a bit of wood in the middle there, and that's just, and they're like splitting out. Move over to the other side. These are new planks that have been put in. So we've got 2 planks in so far. Here we have all of the wood which we've taken out or off, and you can see this one goes straight through. This is the cabin here, and it's very bad up there and up there as well. Let me, there's a block here. I can get you guys a bit closer. And we haven't sanded this yet, but that's fine, it will get sanded eventually, or as soon as we get our new sander from Merca. Again, huge thanks. So we have actually sent out quite a few emails to companies and stuff about saving the May Queen, really, as such. I'm gonna get out of the wind a bit here so you guys don't get wind noise. So we sent out quite a few emails. There's a few letters and stuff, very well written, which I will have them put on screen, and like a text to speech or whatever it is, where it reads it out for you. And I'll have some pictures also played through. Some old pictures, and yeah, there will also be a couple videos, old videos. Well, one of the first television being taken to the Eddystone Lighthouse by this boat. I think it's the first colour television, not the first television in general, but I might be wrong. There'll be a caption on screen if I am, probably. Yeah. So today I'm going to be taking a bit of the white off. I'm going to try to get it as much off as I can. And this rubbing rail all the way along. I'm trying to get that off, which would be absolutely lovely. So, without further ado, I'm going to let you guys go. We'll roll some clips and pictures of the. So everyone, to get this rubber rail off, we have to remove this aluminium trim. and there's a bunch of screw holes everywhere on it, and I'm gonna clean them up to get a screwdriver on them. So go it, wire brush and drill. That's clean, and then we'll just chisel out the inside so we can get a screwdriver. Do that all the way along every screw. So everybody, I'm going to set all of the paint off the boat and sand it. So what you do is you take the heat gun to it until it bubbles, and you get the scraper and go at it. I've got to do the whole boat, both sides like this, all the way back down to wood, and then we can get sanding. So everyone, here there's all the screws which are holding it on, and they're covered, as you can see here, by filler. Once we take the filler out, they're very, very difficult to get onto on the rubber roll, so we're just chiseling it out. So put it near the top-ish. And we come down into the middle. And then come down onto the bottom. I need to go a bit further.
Why don't you film your dad doing it?
Nah. And as it breaks up the wood, it loosens it around the screw.
Yeah, you're not doing it very well.
And we'll just pull off eventually.
I need it for it to split up. You don't want to go into the plank. From me.
Why?
From me doing it. When you're ready now.
As you can see, someone who knows what they're doing here.
You need to hit it like you mean it, Ant. That's it. Don't bend the chisel, just take it out and have another cut slightly above it. Yeah, you just work down in little. Painful watching you. Come on, hit it like you mean it. At the other end of the yard there, we're going, oh, you can hear a pussy hitting a chisel with a mallet.
So everyone, just here, taking all of the, I've done most of the screws, just doing this one. It's really bright. I've got my sunglasses on. You guys can't see it, but the sun's right in my eyes. I'm just hoping they don't snap off. I've had quite a few snap off actually. And yeah, just go along. Sorry about the tilt on the camera. To screw up. There it comes. And then there's a screw, and there's round about 30 to 40 I counted on this side, about the same on the other side. So 2 more to take out. I'll do them real quick, and you guys won't see it, but roll the outro. So everyone, sorry about that, it was terrible, that camera. So, got me sunglasses on as it's very sunny. I'm going to give you guys a little outro. I've taken those 3 screws out, as you just seen me do. It's not perfect, I'm 15, I'm learning still. But, yeah, hopefully it's good. So obviously we got all of the, what am I stood on? We got all of the paint taken off. This will need sanding. Do that soon. This is where the rubber rail was. It's focused on my finger. This is where the rubber rail was. And obviously where it's not had paint behind it, it's gone not too well. It's got paint behind it here. Yeah, it's open at the front. Hopefully we'll get some wood back in it soon. There's obviously 2 planks in there already, but hopefully we'll get some more. That's what I've been working on, sanding the underside. I'm trying to get a nice surface on there for putting the what's it called on, the anti-foul. Obviously it's not perfect already. This top bit's definitely, paint came off a hell of a lot easier. And this is where the rubber strip was, all the way along. Some big pieces back there, and in the bucket. So, it's the underside. I still need to do little bits like this, but I was laid under there doing the very bottom bit. And obviously here's where the screws I just took out are. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, leave a comment, share. Everything helps. Yeah, and hopefully I'll get you some more footage of doing it up, and hopefully we'll be in the water by next summer maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.
No, it's a bit of a paint thing for me boat somewhere. Cái cow, you pick over there, that. Right. I'll check around this side, right?